I spent 30 days testing Super Clean, and here's what happened. Hey, this is Rodney at the Rod Shop, and in this video I'm going to be showing you what I use for a degreaser in my shop. Now, I've done a video on this before, and I've used Super Clean. I still stand by it, but I probably haven't explained some of the things I actually do with it. So in this video I'm just covering a few odds and ends, such as like I'm working on a project truck, which be looking for that video later, but I'm actually putting a 96 Chevy Vortec 4.3 V6 into a 1994 Toyota pickup. And of course this required a lot of degreasing and cleaning and stuff, and Super Clean came into play a lot doing this project. Part of the 30 days was cleaning parts and stuff on this Toyota pickup truck and some of the engine stuff. As I've done before, and I'm going to do it again, for my 250th commenter, it'll state Super Clean. That's all you have to say is just comment Super Clean. If you put that in there in the comments, you'll receive a bottle of the original Super Clean, a can of Aerosol Super Clean, and a Super Clean hat. I'll put the details down in the description so that you can read more about it. I even use Super Clean in carpentry work. Years back I had a family house that I had to get rid of, and the entire family smoked like chain smokers in it with the windows closed, and of course it yellowed and blacked the walls. The ceilings in one room were really actually literally black. If you want to watch that video on how I got rid of tar nicotine, I'll put the link down in the description for that video. So before we get into the video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button to support my channel. The more you do, the more it supports, and the more I can continue to make videos. So let's go ahead and dive into this video. Now I've got to do some repair to this hood. The inner frame has come unbonded from the outer sheet metal. In other words, what you see when the hood's closed. And it's going to be really hard to try to, some of the bonding that's still there, it's going to be hard to, I think right there you can still see some of the bonding left. It's going to be hard to actually get in there and sand it and remove it and stuff. So what I need to do is really super degrease it. And what I'm going to use this time is the Super Clean foaming, and the reason being is I want it to sit, and the same with the engine compartment, and I want to degrease it because I'm going to end up painting it and the frame and stuff. So what I'm going to do is use the foaming action because it'll stick to it and just stay sitting there and working on the grime. I'm going to make sure I get it down in those cracks. Just let it sit there for a bit, so when I go pressure wash it, then hopefully it'll be ready to bond again. Because this gearbox and stuff has leaked power steering fluid, so I need it to soak for a bit. When I clean engine parts, it's a little bit more detailed than just using Super Clean, because what a lot of people don't realize, when you have greasy, dirty, oily car parts, especially engine parts, it's been running an engine with the heat and the oil baked onto it. The only thing that really gets that off is using basically another oil, which I have found that kerosene works the best out of all of them. You can use mineral spirits, any oil-based type of solvent, but kerosene, in my opinion, works the best on removing that baked in oil. You can let it soak, and a lot of times it's just brushing on and it takes it off. But once I use that, then I'll wash it with Super Clean. I'll rinse it off. So while I was priming this engine, the sending unit, the oil sending unit on it was leaking. It just poured like it was just a big old hole. So I used oil dry, and now I'm going to use Super Clean Tough Task Cleaner Degreaser. That's just usually what I use on the concrete. It really does do a pretty good job. Gets rid of that greasy, oily film. Now I don't have to worry about tripping. And this concrete floor is over poured cheap concrete or something there. Water stains it just about. So that did pretty good to wipe that stain up for an aerosol spray. If you have a car that's got the gas lid door and it's got the black, looks like black debris or black vaporing stuff that's come around the gas lid door, or if you open up the gas lid door and you've got tons of this black nasty stuff in there, what that is where the hydrocarbons escape from around the gas cap. Now, no matter how great the gas cap is, they still vapor. I mean, and usually if you get one that's really excessively black, and happens a lot, that's probably a good indication you need to change your gas cap, by the way. But what that is the hydrocarbons escaping from the gas mixed with grease from just the car and the road and stuff, and mildew. And you'll find out that your car wash soap and even liquid detergent, like you wash dishes with and stuff, just won't quite cut it. Quite often your gas area, all the hydrocarbons collect dirt and stuff and pretty much make a nasty film, and it's hard to wash out soap, so Super Clean is the only thing I found that actually gets rid of it. Especially if you start getting blackening around your lid, opening around your on the lid itself. Just rather than let it sit for just a little bit. You may see that this black stuff is forming right here, and it's kind of got streaks up the side. That's because the gas lid on this thing was bad and vaporing too much gas. So the replacement I put on would come loose magically, so I had to go get another one. And the only way to get rid of it is using Super Clean. Now you can see how clean it looks now. All of this inside of here, everything up in the cracks, it was just completely black from all that vapor, especially the inside of the gas lid door. And after using Super Clean, it cleaned up, made it look like new. As you can see, no more vapor bleeding up through here. Right now you can see that it's got kind of like a little bit of burned in brake dust inside the holes there. And I'm going to show how well, because I've done it many times with this Super Clean all-wheel cleaner. It's actually one of my favorite wheel cleaners on the market. I'm going to spray a little bit of this on the contaminated spots, all the burned in disc brake dust. I'm going to put it all over the wheel actually. It's got it in all the cracks and crevices as well. Now I'll let it sit and work on it for just a few minutes, or we'll just a little bit of time. So I hope you found my review in this video helpful. And this is the actual degreaser I use in my shop. I've been using it ever since it came out, and I don't use anything else. It is what I use. But if you did find it helpful, be sure to, like I said, like and subscribe. And always check back, because I'm always working on something crazy. See you in the next one.